Hi YouTubers, this is Yvette from My World of Metaphysics, and today I want to give you a quick video on success and prosperity. Are you preventing your success and prosperity? This is something a lot of people ask a question and have no idea why they're not more successful than other people, or why they're not more successful and prosperous as they wish to be. I want to answer these questions today. I want to give you guys about 8 examples of what you could be doing that could be stopping you from manifesting your dreams into reality. But before I do so, if you're new to this channel, this is a law of attraction metaphysical YouTube channel that brings you that information that you can understand and put it into action to change your life. So don't forget, if you want more of these type of videos, like, subscribe, and tap that bell. Now, let's get to what you could be doing to prevent your success and prosperity. I'm back, YouTubers. Now, let's get to this very quickly so that you guys can actually understand this and realize if this is affecting you in some way or another and put it into action to erase it and move on with your life. I'm telling you guys, once you start realizing what you're doing wrong in life or what you're doing wrong with the universe, it basically opens up doors for your prosperity and your success. So now let's get to number 1. Now, number 1 is a biggie. It's one of the biggest things that can actually stop you from manifesting success and prosperity, and that is confidence. You know, this is something that a lot of us say we don't have an issue with, but every one of us at one point or another, or right now, is having this problem. Confidence is what's going to get you there or hold you back. If you don't have confidence in yourself, that's almost like you're saying you doubt that you would have whatever it is you're trying to manifest. Now, you guys have to understand, the universe doesn't bring to you what you're on the outside saying. It brings to you what you believe on the inside. So that's why you get a lot of people that go through life and it seems like everything works out for them. And if something fails with them or something's not where it's supposed to be and they get knocked back, they come right back forward and excel again. Why? Because they have embedded in them confidence. No matter what happens in life, they have embedded in them that I can do it, and if I did it once, I can do it again. Confidence is what's going to get you there. And again, if you're having problems in this area, start doing some self-analyzing of yourself to figure out, where did this come from? Why is it there? And use that mirror work. Use the affirmations. Use scripting. Whatever it is that you need to do to get rid of that and build up your confidence so that you know you are deserving of anything it is God has placed in your mind. Now, let's get to number 2. Number 2 is another biggie that a lot of people have, and they don't even know what to do with it, and that is fear. What if this happens? What if I lose my money? What if I lose my job? What if this? What if that? Fear is one of the biggest things that stop everyone from moving forward. It stops people right in their track. It stops people from taking action. It stops people from going for whatever it is they want to accumulate in life. If you're having these problems, again, I advise you guys, go to my mirror work videos and start using that mirror work. Mirror work is one of the best ways to release whatever it is you have inside of you that could be holding you back. Now, let's get to number 3. Now, number 3 is something simple, and it's something that a lot of people don't do. In fact, every year they say they're going to do something and they never follow through with it. And that is setting goals. Setting goals for what it is you want. You know, we can all sit here and we can say, well, I want this and I want that. You need to know exactly what you want. Okay, if you want to be an art director, okay, so what kind of art director? In what area? What field? What is it that you need to do? How long do it take? You know, how much do it cost? These are things you have to set goals to say, hey, look, this is what I want. This is what I must do. And this is the time frame I'm giving myself. Unless you set goals for yourself, it's almost like you're on the ocean and you're just out there sailing and basically just hoping to get to your destination. By setting goals, you know I'm supposed to be at this port at this time. I'm supposed to be at this port at this time. And it keeps you on track in where you need to be and what you need to be doing at that time. Without goals, everyone, without setting goals, it's not going to work. Okay, now let's get to number 4. Now, number 4 is something a lot of people do. A lot of us do, including myself at some times or another. And that is following through with your goals, okay? Now, I'm just taking you step by step, everyone. Following through. How many of you guys had something in your mind, had something that you wanted to do or an idea that just popped up, and you knew it was a good idea, but either you let fear, worry, lack of confidence, whatever it was, to hold you back from moving forward, from following it through. The first barrier that came up against you, you dropped back. Something happened and you said, oh my God, I can't believe this, and you fell back. Whatever it is you're trying to do in your life, believe me, those that were successful at it had barriers. Those that were successful in what they're doing now had roadblocks. But you know what? They had the confidence, the willpower to keep going through, to keep moving through, okay? That separates the people that are successful from the people that are not, okay? Whatever it is you have planned in your life, if you keep moving forward, learn from whatever errors you made along the way, and keep moving forward, you will reach your destination. That's just the way it is. Listen, they didn't just build airplanes up from the blue. They just didn't create houses from the blue. All of these things took many errors for people to get to where they need to be. It's all about following your goals and following what it is you want in your life all the way through. By doing that, you are definitely on your way. Now, let's get to number 5. Again, all of these things mesh together. And when they mesh together and you got more than 1, 2, 3 of these things that I'm mentioning, you know you are being held back. Now, let's get to number 5, and that is making excuses. People that are successful, people that see their goals through, and that are very successful, they're so because they did not make excuses. They did not make excuses in life. When you make excuses in life about anything, you are actually holding yourself back. You're saying to yourself, I don't have what it takes for me to make it. And because these people are successful, that don't mean it's for me because I have this going on and I have that. Believe me, you guys, as I stated in a lot of my other videos, a lot of the people that you see that are successful today were just like you in the past. In fact, some of them was homeless. Some of them slept in their car, okay? So don't think these people have something that you don't have. In fact, they do. They're not making excuses. They're showing that they have confidence in themselves to do what they need to do. They're out there moving through no matter what barriers they encounter. They're doing what they need to do. That is the only thing that separates you from them. Now let's get to number 6. Number 6 is something that we do all the time. And we do it in life in general, in all areas of our life. And that is constantly focusing on the negative, always beating yourself up. Listen, you guys, no one is perfect. Even Jesus Christ in the Bible had to go and meditate, okay? Because he had flaws. We all have flaws. We're all here having a human experience to learn. And if we don't have flaws, if we're not making mistakes, then why are we here? We're here to grow. And in order for us to do that, we have to grow emotionally, mentally, and internally. So whatever you're going through in this life experience, look at it as a lesson. Stop focusing so much on the negative. A lot of times we focus on things that will never materialize. We focus on all the negative things and not look at the things that we have been blessed with. Even though things may be going on in my life, I have a lot to be thankful for. So why am I focusing so much on the negative? This is something that a lot of people need to stop, okay? Every time something negative comes in your head about whatever you're trying to do, whatever you're pursuing, you stop back and say, is this true? Or is it that serious that I need to keep thinking about it? By beating yourself up, thinking about the negative, you will not get to where you need to go. Successful people see what it is, let it go, and move on. You're wasting valuable energy that could be placed in you moving along. Again, stop focusing on the negative. That's why I tell people, stop looking at the news so much. Hey, it's good to know what's going on, but you don't have to sleep with it. You don't have to wake up to it. You don't have to drink your coffee in the morning and watch how many people died. Save time for that during your day. But when it comes down to your goals and what you're pursuing, leave it alone and focus on only what's going to get you where you need to go. Now, number 7 goes a little bit with number 6, and that is being ungrateful. Ungrateful for whatever the universe brings to you. If you're trying to be a writer and the universe brings you a class and you say, well, it's going to take me such and such a long time, and then you get a scholarship to the class or you come up with the money to do the class, be grateful the universe brought that class to you. Be grateful for the job you have at this moment that is paying your bills as you move forward towards your goals. There's so many people out there that are not grateful for what the universe has given to them. And again, this is building up negative energy and pushing you away from your dreams. If you want to be successful, if you want to be prosperous, look at what you have and be grateful for what you have. Because I'm sure there's thousands and thousands of people that would love to be in your predicament. Okay? So be grateful for what you have, and the universe will bring you more. By being grateful, it is putting you at a higher vibration to attract more things in your life similar to what it is you're feeling at that moment. Number 8 is something that I hear time and time again, over and over again, when it comes down to the law of attraction. And that is looking for the easy way out. Looking for something for nothing. This is something that you are totally going against all the rules of the universe, all the laws of the universe. Looking for something for nothing. Looking for an easy way out. You know, hey, look, I'm not telling you to not look for a way to get something done that is less stressful or without stress. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the people out there that want something for nothing. The people out there that don't want to put the effort in to get where they want to go. Hey, look, you want to be a doctor? You have to do your homework. You have to go to school. I wouldn't want you operating on me if you didn't know anything. You know, how are you going to advise someone if you can't advise yourself? All of these things I'm telling you guys is because these are things that are pushing you away. If you want to be successful and prosperous in an area that is part of your goal, learn all you can about it. Do all you can to be the most proficient one in that area. So when people come to you, you're offering something that no one else can offer. I would not be here speaking to you if I did not do my homework, if I did not know what I was talking about. Listen, I make mistakes and I'm growing. So is everyone else. But at this point, I'm giving you the best information that I can give you on the law of attraction, on metaphysics, on being successful. Again, I rose from being house cleaning, food service, to being a direct care worker, to being a nurse, to being a nurse practitioner, to owning an apartment building, to always doing and being all the things I needed to do. And listen, I also got a degree in metaphysics. I got a degree in ministry. All of these things was part of my growth. And that is what I'm trying to tell you guys. In order for you to be successful, you have to know that there's some steps that you need to take. Nothing comes to you by doing nothing. You have to get up off your butt and do something. This is something I tell you guys over and over again. Take action. When I say action, it could be in the form of just doing a resume. It could be in the form of taking a class. It could be in the form of watching YouTube videos to learn all it is that you need to learn. But taking action comes in so many different forms. And there's a lot of people out there that want something for nothing. Listen, people, I just gave you 8 reasons or 8 behaviors that you might have that is stopping you from prospering or being successful, from bringing in money, from doing all the things, from buying that house, from getting that car. These are the things that I'm telling you that will stop you dead in your tracks or hold you back for a long time if you don't correct it. You guys know I bring you the information to make your life even better. So remember, this is a Law of Attraction metaphysical channel. This is my world of metaphysics. And if you want more, like, subscribe, and tap that bell. You can follow me at myworldofmetaphysics.com where you can get one-on-one coaching from me. I have plenty of blogs there for you to read. You can also go to store.myworldofmetaphysics.com where you can buy crystals and candles, sage, incense, anything for your spiritual needs. Again, this is Yvette. I support you all the way, and namaste.